You've been on a point streak lately. I think this was 5 games now. What do you think you've been doing well has helped that consistency?
I know, just we possess more puck and in our zone and got a little bit more chances than before. And as a line, we have produced more scoring chances, and like when we produce, some eventually will go in, and now it's going in.
And then what do you think the team did well tonight that might have been missing last night?
We play great third period. Like after on the road and back-to-back, it's tough. After 2 periods, it's 1-1. It's not a bad result. And third period, our best. We doesn't give up much and score a big goal and shut them down.
What about Buchnevich getting Thomas back for you guys help, and just what he brings to the game for you guys?
You know, one of the elite playmaker, and good on the draw, kill and play all situations, penalty kill, power play, everything, and it's a big part of our team, and we're happy to have him back. It's he winning more face-off than anybody, and so it helps you play more with the puck.
Obviously, to get the 2 snap a road losing streak as well, it's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah, big win. Obviously, a great team over there. Had a great season, and we're starting to build some momentum. So tonight was a big win on a back-to-back.
How big was your goalie back there for you?
Yeah, huge. I mean, during the second period, they had a lot of chances, and he made some big saves, especially that one at the end on I think it was Vladdy. So yeah, I mean, he's been rock solid for us all year and came up huge for us tonight.
How do you feel coming back? How do you feel overall?
Yeah, good. It's always tough missing a month, but yeah, I mean, game kind of felt better as the game went on, and yeah, felt pretty good.
How do you feel you guys are going to be able to kind of build off this moving forward too? I mean, even last night against the Devils, it wasn't a win, but it wasn't exactly poor play either on your part.
Yeah, I mean, we came out of the break, had a great win, and then, yeah, not our best last game, but, bounced back tonight. That's what it's all about, is you're going to have adversity through the season, and it's how you respond, and, it's a tough back-to-back with travel, and we came out, had a good first period, and then found a way to get it done in the third. So stuff like that's going to be really important going through the rest of the year.
What's your impression of this Wild team overall?
Yeah, I mean, they're, one of the best teams in the league. They've had, I think, probably the last 2 months, they probably have one of the best records. So, it's a good team, and, yeah, it took all of us to get it done tonight.
Thomas's first game in a while. How did he look out there tonight?
Really good. It was surprising how well he handled the puck. I know he has great hands and all that, but the timing usually, when you get back into games, everything's a half a second quicker than even practice, and he hasn't had a lot of practice time. So to see the plays he made through the neutral zone, the offensive zone, and coming out of our D zone, and the finishing plays that it led to our victory it's nice to have him back.
He's also a big face-off guy, obviously. How does that impact the team, getting those face-off wins?
Well, he gives us tonight, we had 3 righty centers with Sundqvist playing that can play right, take draws on the right, and we had 3 guys that can do it on the left. So every situation, depending on end of a period or D-zone face-offs, O-zone face-offs, I can have a lefty and righty out there. So it really helps that way because he gives you a lot more balance.
And thoughts on Joel tonight? He obviously had a great game.
Well, Hofer was outstanding. I think he's just, continuing what he's been doing since November started.
Pavel gets the game winner, but what a pass by Snuggerud. Just a real heads-up play there.
Yeah. Talk about a young man really coming into his own in this league. Snuggerud's doing that. To see him playing with Thomas, where if this was October, he'll be trying to force pucks to Thomas. Now he's playing with Thomas. And what I mean by that is if it's his time to carry the puck or shoot the puck, he's doing that. He's not forcing it to a veteran.
Nice to get a win on the road for first time in a while.
Yeah, you know what? I hadn't thought about that. But, what I really liked was how poised and calm we were. The bench and the way we managed the game through the 3 periods. Because second period wasn't by any means a real good period by us. We had turnovers, but we protected the middle of the ice and we let our goaltenders see pucks.
What do you think the biggest difference was between last night's game and tonight's game for you guys?
Won battles. I mean, that's the biggest thing for our team. And it's not just winning a one-on-one battle. It's the competitive fire to be first on the puck. And then it's having second quick, which means, if you and I are fighting for a puck, that he's going to come in before their second guy comes in so we can possess. Get out of our D zone or stay in the offensive zone.